Legendary guitarist and blues solo artist Keith Richards has shared the two most difficult musicians he has worked with. The Rolling Stones guitarist is no stranger to collaboration, working with Mick Jagger and Ronnie Wood for decades, along with brief encounters throughout his career. Bob Dylan, Tom Waits, and Marianne Faithfull have all enlisted Wood's skill for the stage and studio in the past. But Richards has since named the two artists he worked with, which proved challenging, and says only one project could be harder than collaborating with these two musicians. In an interview clip posted to YouTube, Richards' time in the studio and stage was mused on by the Paint It Black and Satisfaction songwriter. Though the two legends mentioned by Richards have gone on to cement their place in rock history, it does not make them any less tricky to sit down in the studio with. Richards said, "I'm used to working with difficult people. I worked with Mick Jagger and Chuck Berry. I have more experience working with difficult people than most. And also I thought, well, if I can handle that, then only the idea of making God's first album would be maybe more difficult." Fans of Richards praised his dedication to in-studio work, but caught out the Rolling Stones guitarist who got the riffs to a Berry track wrong. One user commented, "The irony here is that Keith sets up the movie by saying that Chuck Berry has been misunderstood and taken for granted. Then Keith goes out and plays the intro wrong. Chuck catches him doing it, and Keith complains that Chuck is being difficult." Chuck was right. The bend at the end of that phrase does start on the highest point. It goes up, down, up, down. Keith had been playing it down, up, down, up. Too funny. Another added, "Such an intelligent and classy guy. I wish I'd followed him more earlier, but it's so great to see how he shares his humor now and is such a great guitarist." So graceful. The guitar legend has since been dubbed criminally underrated by fans of the Rolling Stones, who say Richards' work is not given enough credit. A Reddit post sharing fan thoughts on Richards' work saw many compliment the guitarist. A fan wrote, "Keith Richards' lead playing is criminally underrated. He may not be as technically gifted on guitar as Mick Taylor, but Christ, that 1968-69 period where he played all the guitar is some of the greatest, most fitting guitar playing in the history of rock and roll. Jesus' solo in Wild Horses is beautiful beyond belief." Another wrote, "Keith isn't super technical and flashy, but I think he's really good at conveying emotion in his playing, like the guitar is an extension of himself." A third agreed, adding, "Keith understands that it's a song, not an ego-boosting exercise in finger gymnastics."